Um, Hello everyone, nice to meet you again in this video. And for today, we're gonna learn speaking skill of the lesson on B. If you really want to win, cheat. Okay, now let's see the first requirement. In pairs, interview your partner about sport using the questionnaire. Ask for more information. Yes, so now I will show to you the question, and on this question you need to answer yes. Yeah, even it is not realistic, right? But you need to imagine and what you should say to answer yes for all of this question. And for each question, I'll also show to you example how I answer the question. And if you want to have much more time to think and answer the question, right? So you can pause the video. For the first question, what sports do you like? Yeah. So with this question, you can answer right. You like on sports or more than on sport, it is okay. Yeah, because as you can see, the sports, right? I add the letter S. It is in a plural. Okay, and firstly, the kind of sports I like most is football, and you know this kind of sport, right? There are many people in the world, yeah, like this sports. And for me, I also play most this kind of sport of football when I was studying at universities. And now because I'm so busy with my work, and I do not play it anymore. And for the second sport, I also like so much. It is a volleyball. Yeah. For this sports, yeah, I play a lot when I was studying at universities, and 2 or 3 years ago, I also play most this kind of sport, volleyball. But now, because I'm so busy with my work, so I do not play it anymore. But I think in next time, if I can have much free time, so I will come back and play this kind of sport again. Okay, and for the next question, have you ever won a cup or a trophy? Yes, I have ever won a cup. And you know, when I was studying at universities, and annually, the universities organize the football tournaments. Yeah, and for my class, also created one football team, and we participated that tournaments, and finally we won that tournament. Yeah. For the next question, has you ever been injured doing sports? Of course, I have ever been injured while doing sports, especially for every time, right? I play a football game. I always got injured on my legs, on my hands, because you know, with this kind of sports, you have to run quickly, yeah, and you run so much, and sometimes so opponents, yeah, will kick you, yeah, we kick you, yeah. Of course, they can kick you by using their legs, right, and they cross, yeah, in front of you, and if you run, so little you will fall over on the ground, right? So that's called easier for use. Sometimes your opponents also hit your stomach or hit your back. Yeah, if you are so aggressive. Because in playing sports, right? If you are friendly, and I think other people, they are also friendly with you. But if you are so aggressive and you do not care about them, like you do everything to take the ball and try to score, right? And they also do anything to defend, yeah, to defend, right? Their goals. So sometimes they will do cheatings. Yeah, they will do cheatings in a football. So just they kick on your legs or on your back. Yeah, to hinder you go ahead their goals and score. Okay. And for the next question, do you prefer doing sports or being spectators? And for me, of course, I prefer doing sports because As you know, I have one natural feeling that I'm so excited in playing the sports, and like for every day, I want to do something, and I cannot stand. I cannot stand if I just stay in one place, right, and do not do anything. So just sit on the seats and watch football. It is so boring. So for me, I like to play. Yeah, I like to run. Yeah, I like to score, and I feel so excited if I can score. And for spectators, right, they cheer up. Yeah, they cheer up or they shout. Yeah, I feel so excited, and I like so much that atmosphere. So that's why for me, I prefer doing a sport. And for the next question, do you prefer watching indie videos or team sports? And for me, I prefer watching team sports because in team sports, while watching, and you also can learn a lot of things. You can learn about the cooperations, right, between the team members. It is really important to have your team can win opponent without a good cooperation. I think it is very hard for your football team can win. Um, uh, can win in on match, right? Or can beat another team. Yeah, and also through watching team sports, you can understand well about emotion of players. Yeah, for some football matches, right? If the players cannot control well so their emotion at that moment, so usually they do not have a good cooperation with their team members. So usually leads to the football team lost that match. Okay, yeah. And for the next question, do you go to watch a local sports team? Yeah, of course. When I have free time, I also go to watch a local sports team. Now I'm living in Đắk Lắk province, and you know we also have a football team with the name Đắk Lắk football team. And for the matches of football team are organized in my hometown, and I also go to the Đắk Lắk stadium to watch. Okay, and of course I support for my hometown football team. And for the next question, are there good sports facility in your town? Yes, there are good sports facilities, especially for one kind of house I call competitive house, right? Competitive house for sports. Yeah, in this house, there are many beautiful courts to play badminton or even for playing volleyball. Yeah, and also have a small stadium. Yeah, to play football. Yeah, for this kind of football, right? One team just has five members, and yeah, and sometimes I also go to this competitive house to watch mini football games. Yeah, and I like so much. And sometimes I also uh, careers on football team with my colleagues in the companies to play with other companies. Yeah, and of course, usually we lose. Yeah, it is very hard because we do not exercise frequently. So just sometimes we want to celebrate on events, right? So we create on football team to play just for fun, right? So that's why it is really hard for us to win. And for the next question, is there any sport you would like to learn to play well? And of course, there is one kind of sport. It is volleyball. I really like to learn to play well. Actually, for now, I can play that kind of sport, volleyball, but it is not so good. And I want to improve my skill in playing this sports, and I want to play better. So I think in the next time, if I have much more free time, I will come back to play this kind of sports, volleyballs, and if necessary, I think I need to register on course, right, to learn. Yes. So if I understand well about the basic skills, how to play this volleyballs for this kind of sports, right, so I can play better. Okay, and for the next question, how many hours do you spend a week watching sports on the TV? Yeah, for 1 week, right? I spend around 2 hours to watch sports on television, usually at the weekend on Sunday. For those programs, right? Summarize for all of the sports event in previous week. Yeah, and I like it so much. Okay, and for the next question, instead of answer yes now, you need to answer no, right? For this question. For the first question, what sports do you have to do at school? Actually, that we do not have any sports we have to do at schools, and in schools we also have on kind of a subject we call exercise subject, right? For this kind of subjects, we just run to improve our physical health, and we are not forced to play any sports subject, volleyball or football. And for the next question, do you enjoy? No, actually, for me, I do not enjoy to play any sports at the school because at the time, that I was so tired for learning. So that if you spend so much time for learning and you do not go to sleep early, of course, in the next day you feel so tired. So that's why at the time, I did not enjoy playing any sports because it made me feel so tired. In playing football, right, you have to run so much and have to run quickly if you want to score. So that's leads to you feel so tired at the end of the match. Yeah. So it is the reason I do not enjoy playing football game. Okay, for the next question, do you do any sports in your free time? Actually, I did not do any sports in my free time. For my free time, usually at the weekend, right? On Saturday or on Sunday, I do not do work or do studies, so I'm totally free. And usually, I go to the coffee shop to drink coffee and talk to my friends because I'm talkative. So at the weekend, if I just stay at home and watch movies, it is so boring. Yeah, it is so boring. I cannot stand. I cannot stand that emotion. So I need to go to the coffee shop to drink coffee and see the people around me, and also I'll talk to my friend. Yeah. Do you think you're fit? Would you like to get fit? Actually, I do not think I'm fit. Depend on you. For several people, right? For me, I'm big, and also for several people, I think they hate me and they say that I'm fat. Yeah, but I think the suitable words you can use to describe about my body is big. Yeah, I think it is much more suitable. And of course, I would like to get fitness, and that if you have a nice bodies, right? Yeah, it is so great. Firstly, that ensure uh, you are having a good health, and another thing that other people appreciate about you. Through that, will help other people know about your person characteristics, right? Person characteristics, because to get a fit body, it is not easy. So you have to spend so much time for exercising, for going to gym, for going to the gym, right? To exercise. Or if you do not go to the gym, you have to exercise by yourself, such as you go on the streets, right, and have to run. So you need to keep doing that frequently, so you can have a fit bodies. So through that also help other people know about your patients. Yeah. And for the next question, do your families and friends like sports? As I told you that I do not like playing sports, right? So of course my families and my friends do not like play sports as well. Because at the weekends, I usually will call my friends, right? Go to the coffee shop to drink coffee and talk, right? So with my friends who do not like going to the coffee shop to drink coffee and talk to me, and they say that they are busy. They need to go to the football field or go to the stadium, right? To play football or play volleyball. And of course, we cannot keep that friendship for a long time, right? Because I called and they declined my invitation, right? Go to the coffee shop. So of course I will break that friendships, and I will choose the friends who accept my invitation and go to the coffee shop to talk to me. So that's why for my friends, almost them do not lie sports ask me. Okay. And for the next question, is there any sport that you don't mind watching on TV? Uh, Actually, um, there is no any sports I mind watching on TV. I like watching all of the sports on TVs, including for football, volleyball, boxing, even for athletics, right? For athletics, it's meant about running, right? It is quite boring if you watch the kind of programs that just show athletes, right? They run, yeah, they run, follow the tracks, right? They run, follow the lap, yeah. It is so boring, but I do not mind about that. It is okay for me to watch uh, um, athletics on television. Okay, and for the next question, what sport do you hate watching most on TV? As I told you that I do not hate watching any sports on TV. So with this question, I cannot choose any kind of sports I hate watching most on the TVs, because I love watching any kind of sports, right, on the TV. And for next question, has you ever been to a big sporting occasion? Actually, I haven't ever been to a big sporting occasion. For me, I define a big sporting occasion. This must be a World Cup, yeah, for football, right, or Olympics for multi sports. So for those big events, right, they are organized in all the countries. They are not organized in Vietnam. So if you want to go to other countries, right, to watch the matches, right, in these events, yeah, you must be rich. Yeah, you must be rich and have a lot of money. So now I'm living in a small town. I'm very poor, so I do not have much money to do that. So hopefully in the future, right, if I win a lottery, so I can afford to do this. Yeah. And for the next question, do you think physical education should be optional at school? No, I do not think. I think it must be enforced. This must be enforced. I think for physical education must be enforced. So we require all the students, right? They have to study and they need to do exercise. For me, I think physical health it is really important. If you have a good physical health, so it means you will have a good mental health, right? So if you have a good mental health, so you can focus on learning. Yes, so your learnings will be efficient. It is really important. So if you learn efficient, it means in short time you can learn a lot of things, right? You can remember you can remember a lot of things. So it means you will do good your exam. So if you do good your exam, it means you will easily graduate, right? From universities, you will get excellence, right? You will get an excellence degree. So it means it will be easier for you to get a good job. So your future will be better. Yeah. And now for the homework, as I told you before, in learning English with me, homework it is really important. So just for me, right? Now I'm teaching English for you. I just can teach theories for you and show several exercises, right? We need to do. Also to use several example, right? How I answer the question. Yeah, just help you know about English. Yeah, know about theories. Yeah, know about several definitions, right? Know about the right English grammars or something else. But if you want to completely manage those skills, you need to practice. Yeah, practice. It is really important. So please do all of the homeworks I assigned to you. It is really important to help you can improve your English. Okay. So for today's homework, please practice to answer all the questions in today's lesson. Record video, right? And post in a comment box. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in next video.